Bonsai is an ancient art. It's been around for hundreds of years in China and Japan. And during that time, it has evolved into a very slow art. To make a bonsai, you have to be patient. It can take years to achieve the refined proportion, texture, and branch structure that you desire. But if you love working with plants and you're willing to put in the time, then bonsai may be for you. In today's video, we will look at some of the best bonsai trees to grow indoors and outdoors. We will also explain why bonsai takes so long to master and how to speed up the process. If you're new here, welcome to our channel where we share everything about bonsai and how to make them. So stay tuned. First off, let's take a look at some of the best bonsai trees. The most popular type of bonsai is the Chinese elm. This tree is native to China and has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries. The Chinese elm is a deciduous tree, which means it sheds its leaves in the fall. In the spring, it will produce small, fragrant flowers that are a favorite of bees. The Chinese elm is a very forgiving tree and is tolerant of a wide range of conditions. It makes it a great choice for beginners. Another popular bonsai is the Japanese maple. This tree is native to Japan and Korea and is known for its brilliant fall foliage. The Japanese maple is a small tree that grows slowly, which makes it ideal for bonsai. The tree has delicate, finely serrated leaves that turn red, orange, and yellow in the fall. It also produces small, inconspicuous flowers in the spring. The Japanese maple is a bit more sensitive than the Chinese elm, but still a good choice for beginners. The next tree on our list is the ficus. This tree is native to tropical regions of the world and can be grown indoors or outdoors in warm climates. The ficus is an evergreen tree with glossy, leathery leaves that can grow quite large. The tree has a strong, sturdy trunk and branches that can be trained to grow in a variety of shapes. The ficus is a bit more challenging to grow than the previous two trees, but it is still a good choice for beginners. Another one of our favorite bonsai trees is the juniper. This tree is native to the northern hemisphere and is known for its fragrant wood. The juniper is an evergreen tree with scale-like leaves that grow in a flat, fan-like pattern. The tree has a long, irregular branching pattern that can be very attractive when trained properly. The juniper is a bit more difficult to grow than the others on this list, but it is definitely worth the challenge. Lastly, we want to talk about the pine. This tree is native to the northern hemisphere and is known for its soft, flexible branches. The pine is an evergreen tree with needle-like leaves that grow in clusters of 5. The tree has a strong, well-defined central leader and can be trained to have a beautiful pyramidal shape. The pine is a bit more challenging than the others on this list, but it is a very rewarding tree to grow. Now that you know some of the best trees to grow, let's talk about why bonsai takes so long to master. As we mentioned earlier, it can take years to achieve the desired proportions, textures, and branch structures. This is because bonsai is more than just planting a small tree in a pot. It is an art form that requires skill, patience, and dedication. To make a bonsai, you need to understand the tree's biology and how it grows. You also need to have the patience to wait as the tree grows and develops over time. And finally, you need to be dedicated to the art form. Bonsai is not something you can do every now and then. It is something that requires regular attention and care. One of the most important aspects of bonsai is the soil. The soil must be porous and well-draining. If the soil is too dense, it will hold too much water and the roots will end up burning and killing the tree. Most bonsai soils are made up of 3 different ingredients: akadama, pumice, and lava rock. Akadama is a fired clay that helps to hold the soil together. Pumice is a lightweight rock that helps to improve drainage. Lava rock is another lightweight rock that helps to retain moisture. The perfect bonsai soil will vary depending on the tree species and the environment it is growing in. Another important aspect of bonsai is watering. Overwatering can lead to root rot and kill the tree. On the other hand, underwatering can cause the leaves to wither and die. The key is to find a balance between the two. Most bonsai should be watered when the soil is dry to the touch. This can vary depending on the species, but in general, it is safe to err on the side of underwatering rather than overwatering. Let's move on to fertilization. Bonsai trees need fertilizer to grow healthy roots, shoots, and foliage. However, too much fertilizer can burn the roots and damage the tree. The key is to use a balanced fertilizer and to apply it in moderation. Most bonsai should be fertilized once a month during the growing season. Pruning is another important aspect of bonsai. Pruning encourages the growth of new branches and keeps the tree at a manageable size. It also helps to shape the tree and make it more aesthetically pleasing. Most bonsai should be pruned in the late winter or early spring before new growth begins. The best way to prune a bonsai is to use a sharp blade or pruners. Disinfect your tools before and after use to prevent the spread of disease. When pruning, it is important to make clean cuts and to avoid tearing the bark. Lastly, let's talk about pests and diseases. Bonsai trees are susceptible to the same pests and diseases as any other plant. The most common pests include aphids, mealybugs, and whiteflies. These pests can be treated with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Common diseases include root rot and fungal leaf spots. These diseases can be prevented by providing proper air circulation and avoiding overhead watering. So now you know what it takes to grow a healthy bonsai tree. But what if you want to speed up the process? There are a few things you can do to help your bonsai grow faster. First, choose a fast-growing species. Some of the fastest growing bonsai include the ficus, Chinese elm, and Japanese maple. Second, grow your bonsai in a bright area. Most bonsai species need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. Third, water and fertilize your bonsai regularly. We recommend watering when the soil is dry to the touch and fertilizing once a month during the growing season. Fourth, prune your bonsai regularly. This will help promote new growth and keep your bonsai a manageable size. Finally, be patient. Even if you follow all of these tips, it will still take time for your bonsai to grow. Bonsai is a slow art form that requires patience and dedication. We hope you enjoyed learning about bonsai and the different types of trees that are used to make them. Remember that bonsai is a slow art form that takes time and patience to master. But with regular practice, you can create a beautiful bonsai that you can enjoy for years to come. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy bonsai.